taking the subject learning skills, and today's topic is a very interesting topic, which is contraction. Contractions. I want you to repeat after me. Contractions. Contractions. I know you've been wondering what contraction is. Now, well, contraction is a word that has been shortened by dropping one or more letters. Contraction is a word that has been shortened by dropping one or more letters. When we mean shortened, means to remove or to reduce. And what we're talking about dropping is to also remove, take away a letter. It could be one or more letters to make your contracted word form. Now, okay, let's come to the set of examples here. For this word, I will. Who can tell me the letters that was dropped? Now, in the word I will, W and I was dropped, and an apostrophe was used to replace W and I. When you come back to the definition of contraction, remember we said it's a dropping of one or more letters. It's a dropping of one or more letters. And for this word, you have W and I dropped, and then you have your word apostrophe. For the word she will, you have she'll, because the W and I was also dropped, and the apostrophe was used to replace the W and I. And for the word he will, you have he'll. Now let's come to this other set of example. Number one here, you have you are. You are. Now, I want you to also tell me the letters that were dropped in the word you are to bring out your contracted word form. Now, if you look at the letter, if you look at the word very well, you are, you find out that the A was dropped, and you have an apostrophe there. Now, the A was dropped, and the apostrophe was used to replace the A in the word you are. Then you have your. Number two, you have the word they are, and you have their. Number three, you have the word we are, and you have the word were. Now, don't forget the A was dropped, and then you have your apostrophe used to replace the A. Now, let's come to our seat work. So we're going to be doing this work together. Now, it says, write two words that have been joined to make these words. And you have number one there, don't. Don't. Now, what are the words joined together? Number one here, you have do not. Do not. Now, that brings us back to our examples we have. Now, remember the O was dropped, and then was replaced with an apostrophe. Now we have the word do not. And for the word have, you have the word I have. In this case, two letters were dropped here to bring out the contracted word form, have. So you have the word I have. Number three, you have the word he. You can tell me what's to be here. The word is. Number four, you have she is. Now, let's come to the number five. Who can give me the answer to number five? Now, when you go back and go through your examples, I think you should be able to provide the answers to number five. And if you've done that, you should have number five answers as I will. I will. And number six for the word can't. Can't. You can tell me the answer to that word. You should have cannot. 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 And number seven, you have the word doesn't. Doesn't. And remember, when you look at it very well, you have your N, your apostrophe, and your T. Now you should be able to provide the letter that was missing, that was dropped out. Then you have the word does not. brings us to number 8. You have the word weren't. Weren't. Now, what letter was removed? I want you to look at it very well and tell me that letter that was removed. There. Now, we have the word weren't. You should have were not. For number 9, you have the word there. Now, what letter was removed? You just need to go through your examples, and I believe you should be able to produce the right answer to number 9 and number 10. Number 9, you should have they are. In number 10, you should have we are. Now that brings us to our activity. Okay, that brings us to the end of today's topic. And today we've learned about contractions. And remember, we say contractions are words that has been shortened by dropping one or more letters. Now that brings us to our activity for the day. Now it says, make contractions from these pairs of words. You should make contractions from these pairs of words. And the first one has been done to help you out. Number 1, we have the word should not. Should not. What is the contracted form of the word should not? You have the word shouldn't. Remember, the O was dropped and an apostrophe was used to replace the O. You have the word shouldn't. Join me next time for an interesting topic. Okay, we've come to the end of this class. Until I come your way next time for a very interesting topic.